What's good, everybody? This is Dom,
Your boy Isaac.
and this is Streetball episode 32. We're on our Magic Johnson episode right now, bro. So we got to have a crazy one today. Took a week off last week, but we're back. Got a lot of good things for you guys about the finals. A lot of NBA drama. Back with Ja, and of course we got the Zion Williamson stuff that everybody's been talking about. Um, NBA kicks on court, of course, and also we're going to talk about Section 7 today. So let's get it. All right, before we do it, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Like Podcast Network channel. Turn on your notifications, ring that bell. All right, NBA Finals first and foremost, man. Now, I don't know about you, but had a lot of surprises so far. Things going the ways that I didn't think they would. Um, the Heat still won Game 2. And the Nuggets roll back in Miami in Game 3 and win Game 3. Who, for you, Isaac, has been the most impressive player in this series thus far?
Um, man, the superstars Jokic and Jimmy Butler are they got the light shining on them. I think those two are performing really well. I don't know which one to choose between. I think those two right there are for sure like the guys showing out though. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll go Jokic because I think the Denver Nuggets are going to take it. Although you know what, this is a great series. I think it's going to go toe to toe. What about you?
You know what? I think that's a good answer. Obviously, Jokic is arguably the best player in the world right now, which is crazy to say, given the great players that we have in the NBA. But I'm really impressed with Christian Brown. Christian Brown, rookie year out of Kansas, just won a national title last year. Didn't see consistent minutes in the regular season, even in the playoffs. And Game 2 and Game 3, and despite the loss of Game 2, came off the bench, had a really impressive performance. And last night in Game 3, ended up having a 15-point performance, which I really think was the difference in the game. You're going to get Jokic going for 30 and 20 and 10. A crazy stat line, but we've seen him do that before. And don't forget about Jamal Murray, who had another 30-point game. But I think Christian Brown so far, because a lot of the guys on the Heat that were supporting cast as well haven't really performed up to expectations at this point. Which brings me to my next point. Who's the least impressive to you in this series so far?
Ah, that's tough to say, man. I love this series a lot because it's like I love this final series because there's players who you would never expect to be in the finals doing what they're doing. I mean, Jimmy's a JUCO product. You look at Jokic; he looks like one of them old heads at 24-hour fitness, and they're just out here like they're out here running the league, man. Showing the NBA that it's possible for anybody to come out there and really, you know, be the man in the biggest stage in the world. So yeah, I mean, I'm just impressed. I'm not really unimpressed with anything else. I love this series. What about you?
I'm unimpressed by Caleb Martin, given how he performed in the Eastern Conference Finals, excuse me, and how lackluster he's been in the finals. It's like you really were the catalyst of them getting, in spite of losing a 3-0 lead, which we were going to cover last week, but didn't get to it. Um, Caleb Martin played like a superhuman to his standards in that Game 7 and brought Miami into the finals. And so far has been very, very underwhelming to me. And I feel like they need they need Caleb Martin. They need Max Struess. They need a Duncan Robinson to really step up in order for them to even have a chance to win in this series. Because if they're playing like they did last night, and if Denver's remotely playing like they did yesterday with their supporting cast, I don't think they really stand a chance to actually win the series, let alone maybe win another game. You know what I mean? So um, Caleb Martin needs to step up, plain and simple.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. I don't know. I think it's going down to the last game. I don't know. These two teams right here are kind of like they're going at it, man. They got some good players, good pieces. The Miami Heat are stepping up. I'm shocked the Miami Heat are already in the finals, bro. Like, come on now.
Okay, so that leads me to my next question for you. Um, this finals goes either way. It's 2-1 right now. To get depending on who where it goes, who wins, who loses. Say if the Nuggets lose or the Heat lose, which one will be more of a disappointment in the eyes of you? And tell me why.
Um, I think the Nuggets. Man, you need to win all. You need to take it all the way, man. Make history. It's time to win, and you shouldn't lose to this Miami Heat team, in my opinion. What
I
about
mean,
you?
I think it's nothing short of impressive of what Miami has done as far as getting being 3 minutes. They were talking about this on the radio the other day. From being 3 minutes down, 3 minutes against the Chicago Bulls in the final playing game, down with 3 minutes left, all the way to this. So they turned their season and from a disappointment right then and there. I mean, they played the Atlanta Hawks. I was one of our guys, and I watched that game, and I was just really uninspired by their performance, and I didn't think they had a chance to even make the playoffs at all, and they're here. So I think it's one of the best turnarounds I've ever seen, especially with Tyler Hero going down with injury in the first round. Um, so yeah, I would agree with you. The Nuggets would be way far more disappointing from
Yeah,
this perspective if they lost than the Miami Heat would. But that's our opinion. But I think on a further note, we have our two superstars. We have Jokic and we have Jimmy Butler. If one of them were to win their first title round, whose legacy would it be bigger for? Is this a bigger legacy bolster for Jokic, or would it be a bigger legacy bolster for Jimmy Butler?
hey man, you can't disrespect either or. Like I said, Jokic looks like an old head at 24-hour fitness, and Jimmy Butler's story is crazy. Being a JUCO product and now being in the NBA Finals. Like I don't know, I really don't know. But then again, the Nuggets, first time in franchise history, bro, getting the championship. I don't know. I'm giving it to Jokic, man. I think Jokic should be most impressive.
You know what? Like I think that you know um, this question for me kind of is multifaceted because you could look at who's more important in the moment. I think Jokic has been a back-to-back MVP, and much like Giannis a few years ago, people were wondering if he can get this done. But I would say I would go further and say what is more important or time pressing. You got Jokic, who's been in the league for 8 years. Jimmy Butler a little longer. I think Jimmy Butler's a little older, and I feel like Jimmy might not have as much time to get this done as Jokic does. I feel like the Nuggets are just hitting their stride, whereas the Heat, with Jimmy Butler being the superstar, I don't think their window is as long and as big as the Nuggets are. So I think this is more important to get this done now for Jimmy Butler. But I guess overall, as far as legacies go, um, Jimmy Butler's never been considered the best player in this league, not by any stretch of the imagination. Jokic is up for that honor, possibly. I feel like this will really put him over the top, especially the way he's doing it right now 30, 20, and 10 in a game. Um,
He's a
that's
hey, he is the real MVP of this
LeBron.
season.
Like LeBron just had his first 20 rebound game this year. LeBron's never done anything like this. And Jokic is doing it right in front of our eyes. He's breaking all these records with the triple doubles. I wouldn't be surprised if one day he breaks Russell Westbrook's record for triple doubles in a career, but we'll see.
It's
Lastly,
ridiculous.
man, who's who you got in the series? Who's gonna win,
I got the Nuggets, man. I got the Nuggets taking it.
bro? I'm not betting against the Heat. I'm sorry, can't
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying. But I'm betting Nuggets. I got the Nuggets.
They look so bad, but they look so good at the same time. It's weird. Like they just steady, you know. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I still got the faith in the Heat. Now we got some free agency drama, which led me into this conversation yesterday. Breaking news: the Phoenix Suns announced that they will be waiving CP3. And with they're really like weighing their options. If it would be a sign and trade, waive and stretch, whatever. With that being said, you you see this. I think the Suns still are in contention to re-sign him at a lower contract. But which team does CP3 fit the best?
Hey man, I'm not taking CP3 anywhere. He got a curse, man. We seen it. I mean, what are you doing now? But Dama, what are you doing if he ends up with the Los Angeles Lakers?
I'm throwing my phone. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna throw my damn
That's what I'm
phone.
saying, man. I don't know. It's just it's something, man. You can't win. You can't win. I don't know what it is. And CP3 is a great player. Like I love watching his game. His game is insane. Like he's really good, but I just don't think you could win with him. And I don't know what it is. Like it's a curse. It's a curse. It's not. It's a curse. That's all it is.
Yeah, man. You know what? I'm not really superstitious, but it never fails, including this year in the playoffs. CP3 gets injured in a pivotal part of the playoffs, which it always seems to happen. But at the same time, you can't discount that he's one of the best point guards ever play, and he still is productive. He averaged over 10 points this year, I believe, 8 assists. That's going on top of my head. I'm not really sure, but he's still productive when he's healthy. So that's going to trick somebody. Even his veteran leadership, he's never won, but he's a good leader. Um, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised though if the team like the Sixers or
The
maybe
Spurs.
no, not the Spurs, because he's gonna want to win right now. Maybe the Bucks or somebody like that, who are right there, but need something extra to get over the top. So I don't know, but we'll see.
You
Um,
think you
but,
think teams are gonna you think teams that want to really win big are gonna want to take him though? Let's be real. I feel like
I mean, at his market value now, absolutely, he's not gonna get a max deal. He's gonna. I don't know about the veterans minimum, but he's not worth the maximum anymore. So I think somebody will take a chance on him for sure.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Lean, Leaning next into it. Speaking of someone who doesn't deserve the max anymore, but is looking for it, James Harden. He's going to opt out of his contract, and all indications seem like he's either going to re-sign with the Sixers or go back home to the Rockets. Which one do you think he should do and why?
Oh my God, he's going back to the Rockets. I love James Harden with the Rockets. Like James Harden, the beard with the Rockets was the best. Like he ran that team, even though they didn't really win. I just love watching the Rockets because just give James Harden the ball and spaz out, bro. It's your team, it's your squad. Do what you do. I
And he's
love
going,
watching.
hey, and he's going back to the stripper joints, bro. Stripper
Ah,
joints. You already know
hey,
he's going to be there, bro.
it's still gonna average 35 a
And
game.
still, and still lose early in the playoffs too. Is what he's going to do.
Oh,
But yeah, I think that the Rockets will probably give him more money. What's funny is where he projects to get paid. Like even like the Sixers can offer him more, right? But the way that it works is if the way taxes and everything works, this isn't really a financially beneficial either way because he'll make them around the same amount of money with the taxes. Because in Texas they do not have state taxes, so it'll be around the same no matter where he goes. So it's really just about what his preference is, but we'll see. Um,
yeah.
but last, now, I was reading up on this today, and I know we always got to find a way to include the Lakers. AR-15 had a breakout year this year. He's up for free agency, but he's a restricted free agent. Um, Now, the funny thing about this is the Lakers are in a disadvantage because of a certain rule in the CBA. He started off his career with a 2-year contract. So the Lakers can only offer him up to 4 years, $51 million only. However, if he signs with another team, the Lakers have 48 hours to match it. And the max that another team can sign him to is 4 years, $98 million. Now, that contract is backloaded, so it wouldn't be a big cap hit for the Lakers at the beginning. But do you think that if somebody signs AR-15 for $98 million, the Lakers will match it?
I think they will, man. LeBron's gonna be like, "Hey, I need my man's back with me." You know, if LeBron greenlights it, they're making that move, and I think LeBron would vouch for that killer, man. So yeah, I think the Lakers would do it, even though, damn, that's a risk. It's not risky, but that's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money to put down.
Hey man, if you want all the rich white women to be on the court side, bro, you better re-sign AR-15, boy. Hey,
Yeah.
fan favorite. And he's a baller, bro. I think he's like the next. He could be the next. I don't think he could be the next superstar of the Lakers, but I think he could be the next number two, like a Powell or AD or Lamar
Ooh,
Odom, somebody like that. I really think he has the potential to do that. Or a young
big,
Kobe with Shaq. something like that. A younger
That
Kobe, not Hall of Fame Kobe, like But I really think it'd be a really good number two. So we'll see. Um, so moving on from the court to the bench, we got new signings for head coaches. The coaching carousel started on the last few weeks. Nick Nurse, former coach of the Toronto Raptors, he signs with the Sixers. Really good pickup. Really, really, like he's really respected by the Sixers organization and the players. And then his former assistant coach Adrian Griffin signs his first NBA head coaching deal with the Milwaukee Bucks. Those are the least notable signings because we had a splash with Monty Williams, signs the richest coaches deal in NBA history. I believe it's 6 years, $78 million. Uh,
hey,
with
he's
a
an
chance,
NBA, he's a franchise player. God damn.
high key, bro. The another conversation that we probably don't have time to get into today is how it's going to affect the coaching market. You got guys who won multiple championships in this league that probably make us half as much as him. So it's going to change the game for sure. But this deal could go all the way up to 8 years, $100 million with incentives, and if they decide to they have a club option in the last 2 years. So, really happy for Monty Williams landing on his feet after getting fired from the Phoenix Suns. Was the 2022 NBA Coach of the Year and got fired. So, like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
really happy for him because, bro, who gets fired and gets a job with this type of salary?
Maybe maybe they knew they were gonna bust that move. I don't know, but yeah, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
It's absolutely insane. I'm happy for him, but never seen anything like this. I don't know what to make of it, but yo, these coaches are about to start getting paid, so I ain't mad about it. Yeah, see, $12 million a year, bro. Like nobody's ever made that type of money as NBA head coach. Like college football coaches don't even make that much, and they get banked, bro. But
That's crazy.
um, lastly, a few days ago, right before the CP3 waiving news, the Suns announced that they agreed to a deal to bring Frank Vogel in as the head coach. Former Lakers and Pacers head coach and former head coach of the 2020 NBA World Champion Lakers. Um, I think this one is a really good signing, given that the Phoenix Suns have no problem scoring the basketball. Their real problem is defense, which Frank Vogel is a defensive-minded coach, and it showed. We in his tenure, the Lakers were the number one defense in the NBA.
If you
Both
get that Suns team, if you get that Suns team to play defense, oh my gosh, they'll be dangerous.
nah, man, it's crazy because it's really about a willingness, right? But it starts from the bottom, top up, top down, and I really think that Kevin Durant's not against playing defense. He rebounds like no other, even though he's skinny. Devin Booker just wants to win. Um, they do lack some type of pieces, like we talked about so many times. To get Kevin Durant, they trade a lot of their assets, including Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, guys who, quite frankly, in that 2021 championship run, were a big catalyst because they do sit down and play defense. But all in all, it does start with a mentality, and then you work your way around it. So I'm really excited for Frank Vogel that he got another chance.
Yeah,
Um,
you called it, Damo. You called it with the Suns. Remember, I thought they were gonna kill it, and you called it. They got rid of a lot of good big time pieces. I'll give you that one. Good call.
yeah, man. You know what, bro? It's crazy how these dudes still think that they could just trade for a star player and all the problems are going to go away, man. Like Kevin Durant going to the Warriors was an anomaly. Like nothing like that is ever going to happen again. Like
Yeah,
for
crazy.
him to go to the best regular season team in NBA history and get signed and traded for peanuts, basically, compared to Kevin Durant, that's never going to happen again due to a lot of things. But um, this league is too good and tight knit for you to do that, especially in the middle of the season. And I just hope that they get it together because I like Devin Booker, even though I'm a Lakers fan. Um, I like to see guys win and prosper, and I really think Kevin Durant needs a title without Steph Curry to really bolster his legacy
Yeah, that's fair. He does. I think he deserves it too. He's a great player, man. Legend.
for sure. All right, which coach will make the biggest impact on the squad? We just talked about Nick Nurse, Adrian Griffin, Monty Williams, Frank Vogel? Who do you think is going to come in there and make the most progress in year one?
Man, I'm going Frank. He's going to make that team play defense. They're already offensively just amazing. If he makes him play defense, Suns are going to be unbelievable. I'll give them that. So I'm going Frank. What about you, Damo?
We'll see, man. I think Monty. Only reason why is because Monty's starting at the cellar. Worst team in the NBA. You got Nick Nurse signing with the Sixers. Fringe Eastern Conference Finals team should have made it. Adrian Griffin's going to the Bucks, the former NBA champions, with an already established roster. He just needs to not mess it up. And Vogel, kind of same. He's very obviously has a championship background, but his team is already set at the top. They need to make a few piece adjustments, all that stuff. Monty has the biggest chance with Kay Cunningham coming back from injury. Um, they got Stewart over there. They got a ton of young guys, and they have nothing but potential. No way to go but up. So I really think Monty Williams is going to have the biggest impact on his team year one.
Well, I
So
mean, if that money is getting paid, I'd hope so. With all that money he's getting paid, man.
he could go home right now and just chill, and they couldn't say nothing to him. He just got to show up to work. All right,
Golly.
man. This is the one I've been wanting to talk about all day. This has been blowing up our timelines for the past few weeks, most notably yesterday. We'll talk about Josh second. Zion Williamson announced that he was having a baby yesterday with his supposed baby mother and girlfriend when I guess a side piece came out on Twitter and had some choice words about
You
this
called her a
situation.
side piece. Hey, I'm dead that you called her a side piece. Hey,
She not a side piece.
she's a side piece. You can consider that. Yeah, you can consider that.
Wow. Like this isn't even the worst of it. She's tweeting constantly. She's showing screenshots from Snapchat. Zion's talking about I'll fly you out, how much you want a month, all that stuff. The worst one was her saying that she let him spit in her mouth.
Hey, Zion he's behind closed doors with it. Okay, Z.
Hey, you and I both know what this is, but if Zion was our homies, he'd definitely be number one. No question about it.
Put
He's
on the list.
bro, number one. Bro, tell me you had a random pregnant after all I've done for you. Girl, let's be real, man. You pulled up to the crib. You guys did what y'all did. Maybe you cooked some food for him, but he was paying for everything. Like, I don't like I get it, but I don't understand why people do this type of stuff. Like go to
So,
social
so
media.
you don't think she should have blasted him, is what you're saying.
I think in the social media era, like we have this way of trying to handle things, but it doesn't get resolved this way. Um, oh, she's a porn star. That makes sense. Uh, but I guess this is her business because she's a porn star, so she doesn't care about like her being seen in a negative light in this way at least. But this stuff doesn't get resolved this way, and it just makes people look bad. It makes you look bad. I just don't agree with this type of, I guess, conflict resolution because there's nothing resolving this right now. You're just making a spectacle of everything, and everybody's making fun of you on Twitter. I read the thread yesterday. You need to read the thread. The thread on Twitter is absolutely hilarious, bro. One dude was like, you got you lost in the whole Olympics. Just take your L and shut up."
Oh my gosh. I mean, does this affect Zion's career really? No, I think no. This is his outside life. He just,
Exactly,
living.
bro. But
I mean, it is
he,
messy though. He has a whole baby. Like he has a baby mama. Like it's messy, bro.
yeah. Oh wow. All right, D. All right, man.
No.
Okay, so Zion is making a splash while his South Carolina counterpart, former number one, number two picks together in the same draft, him and John Morant are both making splashes in the media. These last few years, last few weeks, we've been speculating what's going to happen to Ja for his post on Instagram Live where he was supposedly holding a gun. And Adam Silver has been teasing it for weeks. Um, He claims that he does not want to get in the way of the NBA Finals and take attention from that, but he keeps teasing it. My question for you is right now, how many games do you think Ja's going to get suspended? Because he's definitely going to get suspended.
Well, he was suspended last time for what, like a week or two? Not that
Eight
long.
games. 8 games.
8 games. Okay, I could see
Yeah.
maybe double that.
Nah, man, I think he's getting 30.
30.
30.
Dang, that's games.
Bro, the
So
way
hey, Damo,
the
if he misses 30 games, like how much money is that he's missing out on? You
30
know?
games worth, 30 paychecks. So this is how it works, bro. You don't get paid. It's not like it's like an act. Like you're going to, it's a concert every game, right? They don't get paid first in the 15th necessarily, or maybe they do, but like it's not based on like it's based on the game. So like if Memphis plays in Denver, they get paid and they take Denver taxes out, so on and so forth, based on where they play. So um it's a game check. So every time they play or they're injured and they can't play or whatever, that's how they earn their paycheck. Just like how it's like somebody going and clocking in to work. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Unless they have
I
an
mean,
excused absence or whatever, like you know what I mean?
hey man, I don't know. I think it's not going to be that many games because it's John Morant, bro. He's putting butts in those seats, bro. Like people are going to watch the Grizzlies because of John Morant. Like I don't know. I
I don't
think they're
I don't think they care about that at this point because Adam Silver, the way he says it, he's setting a really bad example for kids out there, things like that. Ja's claiming it's a toy gun, but I mean, how much of that can you believe? I don't know. It's he said, she said. But we also got to talk about the incident where he was pointing a laser at the Indiana Pacers bus, allegedly. So this is a string of events. It's not just 2 times where he had a gun on live. Like he allegedly pointed a gun at a kid during a pickup basketball game. He allegedly pointed a gun with a laser at the Pacers. Now he's holding the gun twice on Instagram Live. Like I really feel like they're gonna make an example out of him and give
man. I
him.
feel, at this point, I feel like he just wants to be out the league. I made my money, bro. Get me out this league. Let me pull a gun out and yeah, we'll just get me out, bro. I'm tired of jumping. My legs hurt anyway. I'm good. I got my money. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
no, but I also think that we have this new rule this year where you have to play at least 65 games to qualify for any award in the NBA. So I really feel like his suspension is gonna be at least 18 games, so he's not eligible for that either.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good because
The thing
he's capable of winning those awards. He's a big time player, but it's
But
unfortunate. Man.
it also hurts him financially because in order to sign a supermax, you must make an All NBA team, or you
Oh, he
can't
blew
sign a
it.
supermax.
He blew the
But
bag.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to make an example out of him. That's like that's like 80, $70 million lost if you can't sign that.
I knew he was gonna do something like this.
It's crazy, but
How do you
hey,
come back? How do you spin the block and do the same thing again to pull out a gun on live? How like what do you what? That's crazy to me, man. Let's move on,
oh
man.
hell if I
Let's move
know.
on,
Hell,
man. This dude's a goof nugget. This dude's
hey,
a
but
goofball.
prayers to all parties involved. Prayers to all parties involved. I hope these guys get the help that they need and they move forward. And I hope
Hey,
Zion makes well with his porn star podcast. What's that?
uh, John Moran need help. 'Cause damn.
Nah, Zion needs help managing all this stuff, like his side pieces and all that stuff. Because my man ain't doing something right. But all right, let's move on, bro. He NBA elite feet. We start off with Nikola Jokic in warm ups. He's wearing new Nike GT Jump 2Ks. I I don't really know about this shoe, to be honest. I've seen this. It's too it's a big man shoe, man. So obviously the colors are cool, but I don't really like the whole like design of it.
Hey, the swish is fire to me, but you can't expect Jokic to come with some heat, man. You know his swag isn't like that. He just goes. He's a garbage type of guy. Like he's just getting it done out there.
Hey, they need to make him some shoes that turn into flip flops because I saw somebody on the internet saying that he plays like somebody who's wearing flip flops.
at the barbecue cooking
Yeah,
something.
like let me see that thing, nephew.
He comes back the ball. Hey, his jumper all the way back here, man. Jokic is different, man. You got to respect it.
Exactly.
Hey, man, I'm excited about these, Damo. We got the. You need to see
Teammate
these new.
Jamal Murray, and he's stepping up his New Balance game. I made a mistake on this a few weeks ago too. I said he was wearing Leanings, but no, he's wearing some New Balances, two-way V3s. I don't like the color of these, but I do like the overall design better than those Buddy Lees he was wearing. That Daniel showed to us 8 weeks in a row.
Make this the ninth. I expect it to pop up on the screen, but
Real though, I expected this point.
yeah,
I
no, but
but
these compared
I
to
like what's that?
these compared to the other Jones, the other kicks. Oh my gosh, these are fire. I actually love these now just because of
Bro,
that.
for real. Once again, I don't really like the color, but I can see that this shoe is a really nice shoe, especially compared to those last joints he was wearing. So shout out to you, Jamal Murray, for I'm sure you were watching our show and you saw we was making fun of you and you made sure you upgraded your kick game. So shout out to you, bro. Balls like and then we're going back to the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron wearing the LeBron Next Gen right here. Really nice secondary shoe, especially. With this shoe, I always like the double swoosh. It's really cool accent that they have going here. Color's not really overwhelming, but I've seen this in other colorways, and I really like this kick.
Yeah, this kick is fire. I love how it's like kind of simple, and then you got that second golden check going across the back. That I love this shoe. I really like it a lot. Fire, heat.
Next one, we got Jason Tatum rocking the Tatum One Basketball Africa League edition. Now, this has been a new initiative backed by the NBA in Africa, which, from what I understand, has been really pretty successful. But I don't understand, guys. Why did they have Forrest Whitaker handing out the championship trophy at the Basketball Africa League? Isaac, I know you don't know who that is, but
Oh, you like this, right? You like
yeah.
this?
Bro, random as hell. I was going through their Instagram because I followed him. And it was like Forrest Whitaker with the Basketball Africa League trophy. I'm like, cuz like nobody in Africa gives a fuck who Forrest Whitaker is. Like
That's
send out Dikembe Mutombo or somebody, bro. Like, come on,
right.
dog. Like, it make
That's
no sense.
that's random. I
Random as
respect
hell.
it.
I,
Different.
whatever, but I like the shoes. I love when shoes are black and then they have like really bright accents. And you have the little black and white pattern right there. You got the green on the back, and then obviously the gold accents, what makes it really cool for me.
Shoot, the Jason Tatum ones in general are a sexy shoe. This shoe is sexy. I love it. I like the shoe a lot. The way it's designed, fire. But this shoe is fire. I want to see the twos, the Jason Tatum twos, because I don't know if you can go. This is probably the best it's gonna get. And Jordan's been, you've seen Jordans, bro. They've been very
Jordan's
ugly.
definitely Jordan's performance is definitely iffy, but they did something with these for sure.
Yep.
Speaking of Jordan, we got our last NBA Elite feat. Bam rocking the Jordan 37 low PEs. This is a staple shoe for Bam right here. He wears these all the time. This is I guess he might be the feature athlete for this type of shoe. Now, this is what I'm talking about with Jordan Brand. This silhouette is not sexy, bro. Like, it's cool. You made it look cool with the elephant skin and but like
Elephants.
yeah, like the elephant skin design, like that's or what is that? I don't know what that is.
There probably is some elephant skin because it ain't it. It ain't it.
It ain't it, bro. And then like the colors are kind of weird to me. Like, is that orange or is it like what is it? Like this shoe just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I think
And then
it's
you got the snake skin black right there too. This shoe is everywhere. Like I don't particularly like the shoe right here. And I don't say that much. I can't find something that I like about it though.
yeah. No, this is overall. This is just an ugly shoe. These Jordan 37 lows are not it, man. Nah, I wonder if they're comfy though, because Bam's been, performing. He dunked on Jokic. I think he
Nah,
dunked
no
on
question.
Jokic.
No, no question, bro. He's been balling. Like he's actually been. I'm not surprised by his performance, but he's been playing out of his mind offensively. So I'm happy for him, and I hope he continues to perform like that, so the Miami Heat can win. Now, what was your favorite pair in this lineup?
Ooh, I'm going with the Tatums, man. The Basketball Africa League edition. I like those a lot. Rocking with those, man. Oh,
Can't go wrong. Yeah, these are
yo,
my. Hey man, these little joints that you go to 24, you got that old man in the corner who said he played high school basketball at Norco High School in 1985, and he's just there to get his cardio in. Right there, that's his shit right there. He bought those. He saw him. He's like, oh yeah, those are nice. Those look like those have a lot of support. That that is that is exactly what we're looking at right here. But
hitty.
yeah,
Number
yeah,
one, number one, number one ugliest shoe to ever be shown on our show, man. This
this
is
is the dude
terrible.
that said this is the dude that said I was going league, but my coach was hating on me right here.
The
That's the
pandemic hit.
dude wearing those. Uh,
Pandemic hit,
but
dog.
yeah, but a really good lineup of NBA League feed again. We got oh yeah, Tatum's. See,
Yep,
I love
those
those
ones.
shoes. And Basketball Africa League, please do not bring Forrest Whitaker out again to hand out your championship trophy. Like you got to bring a bigger splash than that, bro. Come on, Dikembe Mutombo or somebody like that, please.
Right.
Somebody, all
The
right.
Kim Evans would have been a good one too. I like
Or
that call.
Giannis or Joel Embiid, somebody, please, somebody that's the face of our league. All right, man. We're moving on to high school, Section 7, coming up in a few weeks. One thing we're remiss about, we didn't mention the new Skipka Scholastic event here in SoCal, which will feature a lot of the same teams next week. But Section 7 is back for its fourth year, bigger and better than ever, featuring girls this year, over 150 teams from all over the country. Last year, it included the likes of Cameron and Kaden Boozer, Jared McCain, Andres Stojakovic, Carter Bryant, amongst others. Some of the players who are going to be college stars this year, and also some of the best high school juniors and seniors in the nation. I'm really excited for this event. Can't wait to attend it. Which team are you really excited to see these in the Section 7 tournament?
Uh, man, I want to say Cronus. I want to be different, man, because I love Cronus Centennial. Centennial got free, a lot of top players. Man, I'm going
Yeah,
Centennial. See Centennial perform, man, and they might have some dudes coming in that we don't know yet, but I'm sure they got transfers and they'll be at Section 7. So I'm curious to see what they got.
including most notably Carter Bryant, who's top 10 in the country in all ranking websites. And who else? Who knows who else is gonna come? But I'm really excited to see all these dudes in action. Section 7's coming up. The girls tournament is actually the 15th through the 16th, and then the boys tournament is 4 days this year, 21st to the 25th, all at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
That's
I'm really excited
man.
to see this year. There's a lot of good teams from around the country, and one thing they're doing this year that they haven't done yet is they're doing a non NFHS division. So they're doing a division just for prep schools. So that's going to be really dope. So I can't wait to see that. Um,
That's war. That's gonna be a war zone right there. Gosh,
no question, bro. No question, no question.
I
But
love, I love this
um,
event, Dom. I love this event because we get to see all the top high school players. We get to, for us, we're walking around, seeing what's out there, man. Seeing who got game, who's been working on their craft. So I'm excited for this year.
I'm really excited to watch Free Play in Section 7 because he's slowly going up the rankings right now. But I feel like he keeps proving himself, especially in both arenas. He's going to blow up. So I'm really excited for Free. All right, man. That's all we got for high school today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Life Podcast Network channel. Turn on your notifications and ring that bell. We only got 5 more minutes, so you know what time it is. It's our street ball clip of the week time. Isaac, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
let you take it away first.
Yeah, I got it, man. This is my street ball clip of the week right here. At the Venice, this is at Venice Beach, right? We got this dude with a sticker at the top of the backboard. Oh my gosh! Just recently, I had Ty pull up, Ty Glover from Ball's Life. I had him pull up and do a Compton Magic sticker challenge, and I thought Ty got pretty high. This dude touched the top of the backboard. Ty was up there, but this is unbelievable. And Ty has crazy bounce.
That is crazy.
This perfect NBA athleticism right there. That's insane. Wow.
And it's not just wingspan, bro. His head's at the rim. You see it right there. You pause it. His head's at the rim. He's just like, you don't see people with bounce like this every day. And one other thing that I got to go off of this, I guess it's the Venice Beach draft day. Our guy AI Reno, right, who played on Compton Magic Select, St. Bernard's alum, apparently was in there cooking the other day. So shout out to him, bro. Out here doing his thing. Happy for you, bro.
All right, your clip of the week. I'm curious to see what you got, man. I want to see this.
Hey, listen, man. I need to introduce this before we play it. We had some great Hispanic American basketball players come out of Southern California, all right? We had Cesar Guerrero, Lorenzo Mata, most recently Jaime Jaquez. And now my man Isaac Udoema is trying to make a comeback. And you guys gonna see the clip right here. All right.
Honey, I see you looking at me. I'm ready to go with you if you want me.
Sexy. Oh, sexy, man. Sexy.
Hey, you know what? Lakers, forget CP3. I need you to pull up out here to the Riv right now to IE. Pull up to the crib with a 10-day contract for my mans right now. All right. You see the lay right there off 1 foot.
The finishes, the layup package is crucial.
Eat, bruh. Hey, he don't even got to shoot a jumper. He's getting straight to the bucket, and he gonna guard 94 feet. Something that none of those dudes that I talked about before, the Hispanic guys, can do. You smelling breath. You guys seen it time and time again. Come over here, take a chance. What else we got to lose, bro? What else we got to lose? All right.
Matter of fact, after this, I'm going to hoop right now. Once we get off of this, I'm going to go get some runs in right now.
Hey, this dude Isaac's really trying to make his comeback. I really think Bionic got to his brain. All right. Bionic cooking him really motivated him maybe like 7 months later, but it's all good. And he's really trying to make a comeback right now. All right. So you let Isaac tell it. He was going to make it to the league, and then COVID happened, and his coach was hating on him, so he decided to go into content and do videos. All right. So look out for my guy D's. He's going to be out here at your local 24-hour fitness. We're going to do our own gym takeovers.
Hey, I'll pull up to the park too. I'm an outdoors hooper too. I'll be outside.
Hey, he's coming to the park. He's coming to the Balls Like Park takeover. He gonna hop in. All right. All right, guys. Shoot, man. That's really all the time we have for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Like Podcast Network channel. Turn your notifications, ring that bell. We'll be back here next week with new content. Hopefully, some reactions to the NBA Finals champion, who I'm saying is going to be the Miami Heat right now. Record it, save it, write it down. That's my prediction. We're going to have a lot of other good stuff, like the Drew League coming back this week.
We got to pull up, Damo.
Absolutely. But until next time, man, my name is Dom.
My name is Isaac.
And this is Street Ball. We out.
What's the deal, y'all? This is Dom. You're tuning in to the Street Ball Show with Dom and Isaac. If you really like that clip, make sure you click up here to watch more of our episodes. And if you really like and you want to see more content, click down here to subscribe, all right? Bro, what are you doing on your phone, bro?
Mine yours, buddy.
Not locked in, dog. Not locked in at all, man.
Hey!
Subscribe, all right? Thank you.
Yeah. Hit that subscribe button. We out.